A very warm welcome to all. Ma'am, Dr. Chanchla ma'am, please start the session.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanshi ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good evening, everyone. Today, I think we are at the session 3, and today I'm going to discuss the remaining 3 data structures in R. So, Priyanshi ma'am, can I proceed? I think 24 participants has just joined. So, can I?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
Good evening, Chancellor ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Ruchi ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, I wanted to ask you a query.
Yes.
I want to share my screen for that. Can I do so?
Yeah, no issues, ma'am.
Actually, the question that you gave us last in the last class, that is about salary. Create a vector of salary of 5 employees, and you need to arrange the salary in descending order.
Yes.
So, ma'am, I tried it, but somehow I am getting the error.
Okay, no issues. You can share your screen, ma'am, and we'll try to find out the error and try to solve it.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll just share it. Yes, ma'am. Is it seen?
No, it's not visible right now, ma'am.
Can you see it now, ma'am?
Yeah, I can see now.
So, ma'am, I did salary and then this mark
Yes.
dash C
I think, ma'am,
in
you can
brackets.
see because salary is a numeric kind of data, is it right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And you can see you have kept all the elements in the single quote. So that's
Okay,
why
so I
R
should
is
put it
understanding this
in.
is a character. You need to remove those single quotes.
Okay, so I just have to write here
Yes.
10,000, comma 20,000 like that.
Yeah, right.
My command is okay, ma'am. Sort
Yeah.
salary, that one.
No issues with that. You need to only do one more thing whenever you will come or whenever you will use here the short function, because you need to arrange your data in the descending order, ma'am. So by default, short arrange your data in ascending order. So you need to pass one more parameter. I think you have written T shayad. I think I can see that. Although it is not much clearly
Yes,
visible
ma'am.
to me. Yes, if it is written as T, so that means it will convert or it will arrange your data into the descending order. So the command is given by you was correct. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Only that mistake was there. Colon mistake. That
It's single quote.
asterisk.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
single quote. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Most
I'll
welcome.
just stop sharing.
Yeah. So I think, shall I proceed or any other queries you have?
Ma'am, I'm still not able to, download Art Studio.
Can you
So,
share your screen now, ma'am? Vaishnavi, ma'am.
yeah, ma'am. I'll try. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah, if you can do so, I think that would be much easier for me to understand your problem.
Is my screen visible?
Screen is visible. I think I am unable to see. Yes. Now it's clearly visible. Show.
This is R,
Yes,
yeah.
this is R. Yes, correct.
Then what should I do now?
You need. I think I have shared one link yesterday, ma'am. You need to access that link. Have you saved that link somewhere?
Hmm.
Yes, you can go here.
It is
I
asking
think
me
it would
to-
be somewhere for the Mac. Go down. For Windows, after that, I think Mac is coming or not.
Okay. Yeah, this one should I?
Yes, I think this is the correct one. Because your operating system is the Mac, so you need to go with this.
Okay. I was clicking here continuously and it was
No,
asking me to download R. Okay, finally. Thank you.
most
I
welcome.
have opened
Yeah.
this. Now this are our applications.
R Studio. And you can see in the title bar, in the down screen, you can see it is popping. Yes.
Okay, finally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am. Most welcome.
I'll stop sharing my
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. So I hope all set now. We can proceed, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Uh, I have shared my screen. I hope it's visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, good evening once again, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the remaining three data structures in R. So, yesterday I have discussed vector, object or data structure. Then I have discussed the list, object or data structure. And then I have discussed the third one. Which was that? It was, I think, vector. These three I have already discussed. Now, today I'm going to discuss the matrix. Firstly, we will see what is matrix, object or data structure in R. So generally we can call data structure, or we can understand that data structures are nothing. These are the objects in R. So when I talk about matrix, so matrix are generally the arrangement of data into the row and the column form. So when I talk matrix in R, matrix are in R programming language two-dimensional arrays, and these are homogeneous in nature. So that means they can arrange the data into the two dimensions in row and column form. They can arrange the data, and they usually take the data in the homogeneous form. That means whatever data we are feeding inside the matrix, they should be, or they should have the same data type. So this is the definition of matrix in R. Now talking about how we can create matrix in R. So using matrix function, we can create matrix in R. Now talking about its syntax. So I'm writing here the syntax. To create a matrix, you need to pass the vector, then you need to give the n row, then you need to give the n col, then by row and dim name. So these are the parameters or arguments you need to pass inside the matrix function to create a matrix. But all the arguments or all the parameters are not the compulsory one. Some of them are the optional. Necessary parameters are, you need to pass firstly the vector. Vector means the elements which you want to keep inside the matrix. So that vector you need to pass here. Then you need to tell R that how many rows you want to create. So, and a vector is compulsory to pass here to make a matrix. And then in R row and in R column, either of these two we can pass here. Either n row we can pass or n col we can pass. Then by row is a indication to R that whether we want to arrange the elements in row wise or whether we want to arrange elements column wise. So this is a logical parameter in this matrix function. Then lastly, dim name means the dimension names, means whether we want to give the dimension, that is the row name we want to give and the column name if we want to give. So we need to use this particular parameter. So these are the optional parameters in R or in matrix. You need to necessarily pass vector, and either of these two you can pass to create a matrix. So one by one we will see. One by one I will include various parameters. I'll start with the very simple parameters. So firstly, as I discussed yesterday also, you need to give the name to your matrix, or you need to, we can say this M is what? This is the identifier, or this is the name of my matrix. So to create a matrix, I need to use matrix function. As I said, here you need to pass any vector. Say for example, using C function, I am keeping here 1, 2, 5, and suppose 9. I have taken here total 4 elements. That means I want to keep 4 elements in my matrix. Now I am giving instruction to R that create 2 rows in my matrix. Now I'm going with only these 2 parameters firstly, and then we will increase the parameters one by one. So now when I'll press Control Enter here, you can see I'm getting one error, and the error is what? It is showing me that the function is not formed, because I have made a mistake here. I have not passed the name of function correctly. It is a matrix function. So I need to write matrix. Now I'm pressing Control Enter. You can see now the error has rectified, and we are getting the output without any error. Now to see whether the matrix is created and what is its output, I am using the print function. Pressing Control Enter, you can see in the console window we are getting the elements, or we are getting the matrix, and this is the arrangement of my elements which I have passed here at the first parameter. So I have passed here 4 elements, 1, 2, 5, 9. So you can see the arrangement is 1, 2, 5, 9. That means by default, this particular function arrange the elements column wise. Means firstly the column has filled, first column has filled, and then second column has been filled by the R. So when I'm using the by row function and I'm keeping is true, so it means by row equals to true, meaning is that please arrange the element according to the row. If I'm keeping the by row equals to true, so by default it is false. Now again I'm copying the same line, pasting on the line number 7, and now I'm passing by row equals true. Now pressing Control Enter, you can see I'm not getting any error. I'm printing my matrix again, and that way you can see now the difference in the output. Previously the arrangement of the elements was column wise, but when I have kept this by row parameter and I have set it as true, so now R has understood that we want the arrangement of elements row wise. So now elements are arranged row wise, that is 1, 2, 5, and 9. So order would be whatever we are giving in the vector. So this way we have created a simple matrix here. Now if I want to give the name to my dimensions, like you can see here, these are the dimensions. This is the first row, this is the second row, first column and second column. So instead of this comma 1, if I want to give some name to my rows and columns, so that also I can do here. So I think before proceeding further, can anyone confirm me till this point, am I clear to everyone or not?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So now we'll see how we can give the dimensions name. So before to give the dimensions name to your matrix, you need to create certain vectors beforehand, and then we will keep these vectors inside the matrix function. So I'm creating, suppose I am writing here the row name. Just come here. I have made a mistake. I need to write here row underscore name. Now I'm using C function, and then to give name to my rows, suppose I have written row 1, and then I have written R2, that is row 2. Now I need to press Control Enter. It is successfully executed. Now secondly, I am giving column name, C function, it is C1, then C2. Again pressing Control Enter, so you can see both the both the vectors have been successfully executed in R without any error. Now I am again copying the same line, so it will save our time like this. Now after the by row, you need to pass the next parameter, that is dim names, and here you need to write list. Inside the list, you need to pass the name of your both the vectors, that is row name, comma, col name, and then you can press Control Enter. So you can see in the console, I'm not getting any error. So successfully, this dim name parameter, when I have kept inside the matrix function, this function has executed successfully. Now to see its output, again, I am printing my matrix M. You can see now, rather than previously, you can see this was the output. Now in the new print function, you can see I am getting, instead of that 1, 2, I am getting here C1, C2, R1, R2. So this way we have named the dimensions of my matrix. So I think, am I clear on this point? Do I need to wait if you people are performing? Do I need to give you some time, or can I proceed further? Anyone? Will anyone confirm me?
Ma'am, 1 minute. I'm performing along with you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Font size is okay? Is it visible to you guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Please confirm me once you have performed so that I can proceed.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, by the time she's taking time, Tanvi ma'am,
Ma'am,
can we just revise when do we have to put the codes, and when can we avoid putting the codes?
Single quote or double quote you are asking me?
Any codes, ma'am.
I'm not understanding then your question.
Ma'am, I just shared my screen. I'm Ruchi.
Okay, yes, Ruchi ma'am.
So are we supposed to put the codes?
Quotes means single quote or double quote. That is what you are talking. This is
Yes,
what I'm asking. Yes. So ma'am, whenever we are dealing with the character data, as I said yesterday only, or day before yesterday, I think I said when I was discussing the data type. So I said whenever we are dealing with the character type of elements, and say for example, if you want to create a vector for names, so names is the character element, or
Right.
these are the they are type of alphabet type of things. So
Right.
you need to store them in a single quote or double quote. If you will not do so, that way you will get some error. But the way you have created a vector for salary. So salary means it is a numbers. Salary are the figures, or these are the numbers. So if we want to keep certain elements in the number form, so in that case, you do not need to use single quote or double quote. Like you can see here, here I have created a vector for the row name. So I want to give my name as C1, C2, R1, R2. So for R, these are the alphabet. After the particular alphabet, I have kept here 1. So
Right.
if without single quote, I will keep that. In that case, R will give me an error. You can do, I think this is what we are expecting from each and everyone. Even in my classes, in my classes from students also, I say this thing. Try as much as you can do by your own. If you will make certain mistakes, that way you will learn fast. So suppose I am running this, you can see it is giving me error,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So that way you will learn these things, ma'am. So try to make mistakes so that you can learn fast.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, most welcome, ma'am. So I think, shall I proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
Most-
So I think matrix creation is clear to everyone. May I proceed to the next step after this?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we will see the accessing the elements of a matrix. That means if I want to access any particular element of a matrix, how I can do so. So yesterday also when we were discussing about the list, then vector I have discussed yesterday. So I told you this thing, using indexing, we can access the elements of any particular data structure. So here when I'm talking about matrix, so as matrix is a two-dimensional array or two-dimensional data structure in R. So in that case, if I want to access any elements, what I need to do, you can see here, for example, I have taken or I have already created a matrix here. So say for example, from this matrix, I want to access this 2. So what I need to do? So the procedure is almost same as we have done for the vector and list. You need to write the name of your matrix. So I think I have stored everything in the M. So my matrix name is M. So I have written here M. Then I need to use here the square bracket. And here I need to pass the element index. So here 2 is what? It is a first row and second column element. So I can write here 1, 2. I'm pressing Control Enter, and that way you can see I'm able to extract 2 from my matrix. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, I think I'm writing in a comment section so that you can understand to access first row and second column element. So for accessing first row, second column element, I need to write this. Firstly, you need to give the index of row. Secondly, you need to give the index of column. Now, to access the second row, for example, from my matrix, I want to access the second row. So what I need to do? Again, I need to write the name of my matrix. Then I need to use this indexing. And I want to access second row. So I am writing here 2. But I have not specified the column. So what I need to do? I need to only keep here comma. And then I need to keep the place or keep the index of column vacant. That means I want to access the whole column for my second row. I am pressing Control Enter. That way you can see it is giving me 5 and 9. And then I can come here. You can see it is giving me the second row element 5 and 9. So my row is second, and for row second I have not specified the column. So that is why it is giving me both the column elements. So this way you can access the second row. Similarly, if I want to access the first column, so what I can do, I can use the name of my matrix. Index, for indexing I am keeping the square bracket, then comma, and specifying the column. That means I'm not specifying any row. I want to extract the complete row for my first column. Pressing Control Enter, you can see it is 1 and 5. Now I can check here in, this is the first column. So elements are 1 and 5. This is the first row. This is the second row. So you can see the same thing I'm getting here. So this way we can access the elements of any matrix. So far, any doubt here? Anyone wants to anything or any doubt here?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. Now we will proceed further and we will see. Before proceeding further, I have a question from all of you because I have said this thing or I have told this thing, explained this thing yesterday also. So say for example, I show you my console. This is the question to all of you. If I want to replace this 9 by 6, so what I need to do and how I can do that? If I want to replace 9 by 6, what I need to do here? Anyone?
M2 comma 2 equal to whatever we want to change.
Okay. M2 comma 2. And then, sir, after this?
Equal to, if we want to change it to 6, we can write equal to 6.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Ajaz, sir, was this?
Yes, ma'am.
Who has given me the answer? Ajaz, sir?
No, ma'am.
Bhupendra.
Bhupendra, sir. Yeah. Thank you, Bhupendra, sir. Yes, it is the correct way. Means firstly, you need to access the index or position of that element, and in the position of that element, you can store the element. So either you can keep here equal or you can keep here this sign. So this way you can store that element at that particular position. So very good. Thank you so much, Bhupendra, sir. Now we are proceeding further and we'll see the arithmetic operations or matrix calculation. I can see this is the matrix calculation. Now, the first condition here, the important one and last, only one condition here, and that is very important. If we want to perform some type of calculations in the matrix, so the order of matrix should be same. Order means the number of rows and number of columns should be same in the matrix. So this is the important condition and necessary condition if we want to perform any matrix calculation. So for example, here I'm creating two matrices. First, I'm creating M1. Then using matrix function, suppose I'm storing 9 elements and I'm writing n row equals 3. Pressing Control Enter, it is created. Now writing M2 matrix sequence then n row equal 3. So you can see I have shown you other ways also how you can keep the elements inside the matrix. I have used these other methods also. So that this way I have created two matrix here, M1 and M2. So now say for example, I want to do the addition. So suppose I am storing my results in M3 of M1 plus M2. Pressing Control Enter. No error I am getting. Writing M3. You can see I'm getting one error, and the error is what? I think I have written the name of my function wrongly, so it is giving me print not found. Now you can see I'm getting the output. I think I need to run or I need to print M1 and M2 also, so that way this will be little, or it will give you more understanding like this, and then I'm printing this. So now you can see the exact position element will be added here. 1 and 2 will be added, and that way we are getting here 3. Similarly, 4 and 5 will be added, and we are getting here 9. Then 7 and 8 will be added, and we are getting 15, and so on. So that way, this is the addition of the two matrices. So is it clear? May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will see the subtraction. So again, it is very easy. Directly, I can write here m1 minus m2 or m2 minus m1, depending upon us which matrix we want to subtract from which matrix. You can also write m2 minus m1. You can also write m1 minus m2, depending upon your purpose. Pressing Control Enter, you can see we are getting the output. Now, multiplication. So the rule will be same. The same position element will be added, subtracted, or multiplied or divided. This would be the rule. So now m1 into m2. So this is the output. Then division. So m1 divided by m2. This is the output. So I think it is clear, or do I need to wait for a few seconds?
Madam, wait for.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Ma'am, when we are performing the operation like subtraction, multiplication, division, we are not storing the result in another variable. Is it not required? Means directly it will give us the result when we do the arithmetic operation?
Yes, if you will store it in some variable or something, so in that case you need to print that. Or if you want to
Okay.
get direct results, you can do this way also.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome, sir. So once, ma'am, you people are done, please tell me. So
I'm done.
done. Okay. So I think shall I proceed, or do I need to wait few more seconds? Everyone is done. Anyone else, please confirm me. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So I think from the point of view of research, I think we do not need to have much use of metrics. So I think this is what I have told you. It is enough for us. Now I am proceeding further with the next data structure or next object in R. The name is array.
Madam,
So first, yes, sir.
I have a question regarding
Yes.
multiplication. If we take two matrices of different size, 1 into 2, and number of columns in matrices first is 2 into 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. Can we do such type of a multiplication?
I think, sir, I just said because in R, this is the way. If you are performing any type of arithmetic operations on two matrices, so the order should be same. This is the first and the utmost and the important condition. Order should be same. 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 2 by 3. So in the other matrix also 2 by 3, like that.
But in case of multiplication, there we can check the number of rows and number of columns in
So
two matrices.
I think that is the case when we are understanding matrix mathematically. I think this is what even I have. This is what I have learned also, that the first matrix column and second matrix row should be same. But I think in R it is not the rule. In R the order should be same. If one matrix, first matrix is of order 2 by 3, so the second matrix should also have the same order.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now we are proceeding further with the next data structure or next object in R. The name is array. So we will understand array. Array is a multi-dimensional object, and it is also homogeneous in nature. I think meaning is quite clear. Multi-dimensional, that means it can array is the extended form of matrix. When we are using matrix, so with the matrix we can create the two-dimensional representation of data we can do with the help of matrix. But when I'm talking about array, array is a facility in R which provides you to create more than 2 dimensions. So how you can do so, I'll tell you further with the help of syntax and with the help of examples. Then talking about the homogeneous, that means array can also store the element which has same data type. So this is the characteristics of array. Now talking about how we can create array in R. So using the array function, you can create array in R. Talking about its syntax, so the syntax of array is you need to pass the vector of elements, and then you need to pass the dim function. Dim function means dimensions you need to tell. In dimensions, generally you need to pass how many rows you want to create in any particular matrix, how many columns you want to create in any matrix, and then you need to tell this thing that how many matrices you want to create in the environment of R. So that way, 3 things you need to pass in the dim parameter: how many rows, how many columns, and how many matrix we want to create there. So now we will see how we can do that. So for example, I am writing here, I am creating a matrix with the name A using array function. I have written here 2, 3, 5. Then I have written here C 2, 2, 2. So now I'm pressing Control Enter. You can see I'm not getting any error. I'm printing A. So we'll see what the output we are getting. Now you can see I have given instruction to R that keep 3 elements in the array in which there should be 2 rows, 2 columns, and I want to create 2 matrices of 2 rows and 2 columns. So what R has done, you can see, because we have passed only 3 elements, so it has kept 2, 3, and 5, and then it has repeated the first element. So it is 2, 3, 5, 2, and then in next matrix, what it has done, it has kept again, it has started from 3 because 2 already has been used here. So now it has started the next matrix by 3. So it is 3, 5, and then 2 and 3. So this way it has created 2 matrices for us with the 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is the role of array in the R. But from the point of view of research, if I want to, because I think I am mainly focusing on research point of view, I want to explain RU from the point of view of the research. So I think in research we do not need to have much use of arrays and matrices. So that's why I'm not going in the detail. I can only tell you here further that how you can give the dimensions name here, so that we will see further. But I think this way you can create the array. One more thing, suppose I want to create again one more matrix, and suppose I have written here 1, and I have written here suppose C 2, 3, 3, 4. Pressing Control Enter, you can see I'm not getting any error. I'm printing my array, and you can see now what it has done. It has created the 4 matrices of the same length. That is 3 by 3 matrices we have created here, and these were the elements. So that way R has created the 4 vectors of 3 rows and 3 columns with the elements 1:9. So this is the this way you can create more than one matrix in R using array function. Now talking about if you want to give some dimension names, so how you can do that. So for that, again I'm writing here, suppose I'm again using row name using C function. I'm writing here R1, then R2, then R3. Control enter. Then all name I have written here. I'm writing C1, C2, C3, control enter. Then one more thing you need to give here, that is your matrix name. Because in array or array also helps you to create more than one matrix. So I'm using C function and giving the name to my matrices, suppose M1, M2, and M3. So you can see I'm not getting any error. Now I'm copying the line number 51. I'm pasting it here. Now I can use list function and I can write row underscore name, comma, call underscore name, comma, mat underscore name. You can see I'm getting any error. Error is what? It is giving me error. Sorry, length of dim names 3 not equal to array extent. So I think I need to pass here dim names. Sorry, not here. Here I need to write dim names equal. Have I, can anyone see? Yes, yes, yes. I have made a mistake. And the mistake is what? I have created 4 matrices. Yes, the error is resolved. Now I'm printing my array A1. So you can see now M1, this is the matrix, M2, M3, and M4. So is it clear to everyone? Any doubt?
Ma'am, this from starting, can you explain again this array topic? Once.
Okay. Since the scratch, you want to explain me this?
No, if we go with the syntax of the array first, that's this vector and dim it takes to argument. Later, we have the one example where we are creating one array. From
Okay,
there,
so
we
I'm,
can start. First
okay.
example.
Okay, so I'm starting with the syntax, sir. So here you can see this is the function to create any array in R.
Yes.
That is array function we need to use. Inside the array, what parameters you need to pass? You need to pass the vector of the data or vector of the elements you need to pass. You need to give necessarily the dim, that is how many dimensions you want to keep in the array. In the dimensions, you need to write here how many rows we want to create with the elements, how many columns we want to create with the elements, and how many metrics we want to create here. So these are the 2 necessary parameters. Apart from that, you can also pass here the dim names. So firstly, when I have told you how you can create the array A, so I have written here the name of my array, that is A. This is the identifier. I have stored array. Using C function, I have kept the vector or I have kept the elements which I want to keep in my array. Then I have told R using the C function that how many rows I want to keep in my each and every matrix, how many column I want to keep in each and every matrix, that is 2, and then I have told how many matrix I want to create, that is 2. So that means first value is telling how many rows, second is telling how many columns, and last is telling you how many matrix we want to create with these elements. And then I have run this particular line, and then I have printed my matrix, my array A. So when I have printed my array A, you can see in the output window, this was the output of my array A. Is it clear, sir?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Now I have proceeded with the second example. Here I told you, instead of these 3 elements, now I have kept total 9 elements, starting from 1 to 9. Then I have given instruction to R using C function that keep 3 rows, 3 columns, and create 4 matrix total. So this is what I have done. Then I have printed this. Now further I have said if I
Madam,
want
for
to.
this, sorry for disturbing. if we are going with this A1 array, which is having only 9 elements, but here we are having 4 matrices now, madam. So in the fourth one, what elements we will have, madam?
Sir, the array is a means array function. What it does, it creates the 3 by 3 matrix, 4
Okay.
matrix of 3 by 3 elements, right?
Yes, yes,
So means
yes,
whatever
yes.
elements I am passing here, with the same elements, it will create the 4 matrix for us. You can see here in the output. This is the first
Okay,
one.
okay. Yes, yes,
This
yes.
is the
Got it, got
second
it,
one.
got it. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Wonderful. Yes.
Yes. And then I said further to all of you that we can also give the dimensions name. That means I can give the name of my rows, I can give the name of my columns, and also I can give the name of my each and every matrix. So here,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, sir.
Sorry to disturb you. 1 to 9 in A1 array, 1 to 9 elements are taken, and 3, 3, 4 matrices will be formed. Is it going to take random numbers to create all the 4 matrices of 3 rows, 3 columns?
Sir, I think as per my knowledge, because I have not done much work in the array, because array is not much use of variable, not much give us the most means for the research purpose we cannot use array for research purpose or academic purpose. We need to mostly take the use of vectors, data frames, and factors. List, matrix, and array are not much use of for me. So I think I have not gone into the deep of this, but I think we can create using C function. Maybe we can create, but I need to explore that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. So then further I said you can create the row name, column name, and the matrix name. Using that, I have told you need to use the vectors here, and then we can pass all the vectors inside the list function. And then that way we can give the dimension names to all the dimensions of my array. And then when I have printed this A1, you can see the output here in the console window. This is the first matrix, second matrix, third matrix, and this is the fourth matrix. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So can I proceed further for the last data structure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Do I need to tell you how we can extract the data from the array? Is it accessing? Okay, I think I can tell you. So, say for example, for my A1 array, I have written here, comma, 2, comma, and 3. So can anyone tell me what it will give me when I have written this? What it will give me?
First, second, and third row.
First, second, and third row. Okay. Of what?
It is like getting the elements of the third matrix and second column, I suppose.
Column and entire row. Yes, very good, sir. Right? Clear? You can come and check here. This is the third matrix. Second row is, sorry, second column is this. So that way I have extracted 4, 5, 6 from my third matrix. Is it clear to everyone? Everyone, are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Now, similarly, if suppose I have written comma, comma, 2. So what it will give me? The entire second matrix. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now we are proceeding further with the last data structure, that is data frame. It is very useful from the point of view of research and academics. So you need to understand it very patiently and clearly, because this will help us in our further journey of the FDP. So you need to pay attention on the data frame, because most of the time we are using the vectors, data frame and the vector only when I'm talking about research and academics. So now, starting with the data frame, firstly we will understand what is data frame. So data frames are two-dimensional data structure, and these are heterogeneous in nature. That means data frame are like table. They can arrange data into rows and columns, and we can store any kind of elements. Means we can store elements which have different data types. So this is the uniqueness of data frame. But here, to create a data frame, generally we are using vectors. Whatever vectors we are storing in the data frame, the length of those vectors should be same. Means suppose in first vector I have kept 5 elements. So whatever different vectors we are keeping in the data frame, for all the remaining vectors, the size should be same. So this is very important, or else we will get the error. Now talking about how we can create data frame in R. So using data dot frame function. So I think since starting with the vector, you have seen whatever is the name of the data structure, same is the function to create that particular data structure. But when we are talking about data frame, so to create data frame, we need to use data dot frame function. Now we will understand what is its syntax. So the syntax of data dot frame function is you need to keep the vectors as the elements. Then you can use one more parameter. It is string as vectors. That means from name itself, it is very clear to us. String as factors means whatever is the string vector in my data frame, keep them as a factor if I will keep this particular parameter as true. So that means this is a logical parameter of the data frame. So these are the two things we can keep. String as factors is the optional parameter to create a data frame. So now we will see how we can create data frame in R. So till here, I think, am I okay? Is it clear? Can I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, suppose I have given name to my, I think I'm telling you there are two different ways to create the data frame. So from both the ways, I'll tell you how you can create data frame. So suppose I want to create a data frame. I am writing here, create a data frame of participants of, suppose, same this FDP. So I want to create a data frame of the participants of the FDP. So say for example, I want to write the name column in my data frame. So I have written here name using C function. Suppose I have given name. Suppose Ajat sir is here. Then I think Richa ma'am is here. Then Devi ma'am is here. So suppose I am picking the Vaishnavi ma'am is also here. So I have kept here few names. Please do not mind. I am trying my best to keep the name in my mind. So I have taken only 5 names. So remaining, please do not mind. I am pressing Control Enter. So my first vector I have created for name. Now say for example, second I am keeping education of the participants here using C function. So say for example, the first person is MBA. Suppose second is MSc. Third is again MBA. Then suppose next one is PhD. And then suppose again The next person is engaged. Pressing Control Enter. It is successfully executed. Now, next I'm taking, suppose I'm taking the, I think address would be a long thing I can write here. So suppose I take
Ma'am,
City
you
you take,
can
ma'am.
take age.
age, I can
City
take.
you
Right?
take.
City also I can take. Yes, yes. So suppose I have written age. So sorry, again, please do not mind. I am only writing numbers, whatever coming in my mind. So please do not mind. I'm trying to keep the age as low as possible. Yes. Control Enter. Last column, I think Bhupen sir or Ajat sir said. So suppose I'm keeping here. City again, I think I can write by my own. Is right?
Yeah, Kashmir, sir, ma'am.
Okay, Kashmir se. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then suppose I'm writing the next. Suppose
Delhi.
Delhi. Okay, that's great. Okay.
Chennai.
Chennai. Okay. Then
Vadodara.
wow. Okay, next. Bhupen sir.
Mumbai.
Mumbai. Wow. From all zone we have participants. Very good. I made a mistake here for Chennai. Chennai, Vadodara, and Mumbai. I made a mistake. Chennai. Then Vadodara. Then Mumbai.
Delhi close bracket.
Ma'am, Delhi.
I have made a mistake where?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
Delhi
Delhi
is
is
not enclosed.
Yes.
Apostrophe.
Yes. Thank you. I think now you people are sounding very good, and I think this is because of my cursor. It has converted into some other format. Now it is correct. Yes. Thank you. So I think we have successfully created all the 4 vectors. Now I'm using a data frame function to create a data frame. Data dot frame function I'm using, and what I need to do, I need to only pass the names of my vectors. What error I'm getting? Somewhere I think city C is in a small. Yes. Now it is executed. Now you can print the data frame. When I'm printing my data frame, you can see this way the table has been created by R for me. So this is the one way of creating a data frame in R. I think this is the easiest way of creating data frame in R. So I'm telling you the next way. So I think pace is okay. Can I go for the next way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I am using again data dot frame function. So means now instead of individually creating the vectors and keeping them in a data dot frame function, I can keep those vectors here only. So for example, I have written name equals. I'm copying the same here to save our time. Control C, Control V, and then I need to press comma. I can press enter also. If you do not want to press enter, you can avoid it. But I think pressing enter is easier for us to understand the syntax. Then again entered. Next I have taken as age, copying the same. Pressing comma, enter again, writing the city equals, copying the same. Done. Now I am giving you one, I am writing here one more parameter, that is string as factors, and suppose I am giving this as false. Pressing control enter. You can see it is executed without any error. Now when I'm printing my data frame 1, you can see it is printed. So both the ways are the way you can create, means using both the ways you can create the data frame. So this is the second way. May I proceed further? Everyone has applied this?
Just I want to have some clarity about string as factors.
Yes. I'll tell you, sir, that I'll tell you. It will tell, I am giving a instruction to our string as factors, means whatever is the string vector in my data frame, do not convert them in a factor. I think factor we have discussed yesterday. Factor R means I do not want to create the categorical variable here. So I want to keep them as a characters only. So do not convert them in a factor. I have kept it as a false. If you will keep it as a true, it will convert them in the factors.
By
Means
default, if we don't specify, then it is false.
then it is false.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means there are 3 character vectors. You can see name, education, and city. So that way it will not convert these 3 vectors into the factor, because I have kept it as a false, and by default it is false only. If you will keep it as a true, only then R will convert them, sorry, convert them in the factors. So it is clear to everyone. May I proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, after creation of your data frame, if you want to extract something from your data frame, you can use the indexing. Again, indexing would be same. Suppose I have written comma 1, means I want to extract first column of my data frame. That means it is giving me all the names of my data frame. But if suppose I have written here 2 comma 1, I think I have written here df1, then 2 comma 1. So the second row and first column element will come like this. You can see second row, first column, it is Richa. Yes? Is
And
it
what
clear?
the first example you said? DF1.
df1 comma, that means I have not specified any row. I want to extract the whole column, first whole column. So that way I am able to extract the names.
Okay, first column.
Yes. Similarly, if I have written df1 2 comma, I have not given any specific column number, so that way it will give me whole second row and all the columns. So I am pressing control enter. So you can see it is giving me the data of Richa, that Richa is the MSc, age is 34 and she is from Delhi. Clear? Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am,
Any?
yes.
Yeah. Now further, I think this is, you can write, this is the accessing the elements of a data frame. Now further, if for example, if I want to add some more participants in this data frame, so what I need to do? So for that, I need to create one more, what I can say, I need to create one more data frame if I want to append something in my existing data frame. So I have written data dot frame function. Now I am copying this. So can anyone tell me 2, 3 more names I can get? Can I get from the? I think Avni is there. Anyone else? Please, anyone if can pronounce their name for me, because I am on other screen. I cannot see the participant list. So please, anyone?
Sanjay ma'am.
Sanjay sir, yeah.
Fahim.
Fahim. Okay. I think it's enough. Thank you, sir. Now pressing comma, enter. Education, I am keeping, suppose these three only. It will save our time. Then comma. But make sure whatever are the fields we have taken in the previous matrix like this. So please try to take the same fields. Otherwise, it will not help you to create or add or append the or merge the two matrix. So you need to be careful in that. Then next I have taken, I think, city. So city is, I think it's Indore. Then Sanjay sir,
It's a Mohali, ma'am.
Mohali, okay. Then fine sir,
Gurgaon.
so again it is successfully executed. Now I want to append or merge this particular data frame with the previous one. So suppose I want to store the results in the same data frame using rbind function, row bind function. You can merge both the data frames. Do not match. Number of columns and arguments. I think I have passed same number of elements there, right? Name, education, age, and city. Name, education.
Madam, maybe city is the small.
C was the small.
No,
No, it is in caps only. It is in caps only.
and I write it.
Okay, I need to check. I think I have made any mistake. I need to check proper brackets or something I have not kept properly.
Last one bracket is missing, I guess. Two
Just
brackets.
a minute. One is closed, second is closed, this is closed, this is closed.
And
No,
one bracket
bracket
after
is
false. One
no,
bracket.
I think it is correct, ma'am. It is correct. I think you can check. For first C, when we are creating a vector, I have opened a bracket, it is closed. For second, open, close, open, closed, open, close. And then for data frame, whatever we have opened, it is closed. No issues with that. No issues with that. Name df1, df2, I think I have written correctly.
Maybe city C in a small case, madam.
No, sir, I think it is in caps only. In this, I have kept as a caps only. You can see here, previously I have taken in a small cap, but now it in this type of data frame, I have kept it here, see, as a cap only. So city, age, education, everything. Anyone who is able to run this, anyone is getting any error like me? Everyone is getting error? Anyone?
But I get different error.
Can you tell me this, sir?
No, that is unexpected comma is somewhere.
Okay, so you need to find the comma, sir. Maybe there is some error, comma, error of a comma. So you need to find it carefully.
Right.
Extra, or maybe you have missed comma somewhere. That can be the error, sir. Anyone else who has able to executed it and have without any error who have executed it? Anyone? Because I think previously I have already done. It is clear. The whatever syntaxing we have done, it is correct. So anyone who has successfully executed it? Yes. Anyone please confirm? Because data is correct. You can see when I have printed it, it is correct. No error we are getting in the data frame 2. Anyone?
Ma'am, I have done it. You. Should I
You
share
got
my
the, yeah, no issues, ma'am. Just a minute, I'm stop sharing my screen so you can share. I have stopped share so that everyone can see. The purpose is because the syntax, there is no problem with the syntax. Maybe sometime it
Ma'am, I
happens.
also got it. Yeah,
Okay,
correctly.
that's great, sir. That's great, sir. If you have got.
here?
Have you printed? Have you? No. I want to see, ma'am, the rbind function you have applied. Rbind function, have you?
This one?
Rbind.
Harbine, I don't know.
Okay. Vaishnavi, ma'am, actually problem is coming in the rbind function. Who has performed, sir? Can you show me that?
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yeah, sir. You can share.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah, screen is visible to me. Yes. Rbind you have done. DF1. Yes, correct. You have got it, sir, correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I think everyone has seen. Maybe there is some issue at my end. So the coding, whatever we have done, it is correct. So because I think some of you are performing along with me, so you have got the output. Those who are not performing, they can see on the screen of Soumyadeep sir that he has successfully implemented and executed this particular syntax. So this way you will get the output. You will able to merge both the data frames. So is it okay with everyone?
Ma'am, in my case, it said names do not match previous names. So, but I cross-check names are okay in both cases.
Sanjay sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Soumya sir, can you stop share your screen?
Yes, ma'am. I just show
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Sir, can you share your screen? Sanjay sir, is it possible for you to share?
Yes, ma'am. I try, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, one thing I observed just now on the screen is as the last parameter string as factors, sir has kept true for the last example and previously it was false.
As you can see, ma'am, in DF1, in frame we have name and there are five values. In
Yes.
age, again, I've entered five values, in city, five values. And in the same way, I printed it, it successfully became executed. Uh, you can see over here, ma'am. It's successfully executed in command window, console window.
Yes.
After that, now I create data frame 2, DF2. I added in name two values.
Sir, I
Values
think I can easily recognize the error here. You can see previously you have given name, age, and city, but here you are giving name, education. So that way names
no,
are
ma'am.
not matching.
In DF1, you can see, ma'am. First name, then
Okay.
education.
Okay.
Education. Yeah,
Okay. I think
this
I
one.
can. Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes. Got.
Education is in
Okay.
again name, education, age, city. Only
Okay.
age capital. So in this case also name, same spelling, education again matching, age again matching, and city again matching.
Okay.
So as you can see, when city is equal to, and it's running successfully. When we execute, it doesn't. During bind, we can say function. When sorry, I think I bind to df1, so I need to write df3. That may be the mistake, but still it's saying
It
names
is
do not match
yeah
previous
that
names.
yeah. So that is not the error. It is not. You can store in the same variable also. It is not the problem.
Okay, so
So
still it's showing error.
just a minute, sir. I'm trying to find it out. Mm. So DF2, can you scroll? DF2, I need to see that.
Yes, ma'am. df2 data dot frame names is equal to c, two values, Sanjay and Avni. Education again, any two values, age again two values. Over here it showing, we can say just cursor margin error, but and then in city again two values, and then we close it.
Okay. So maybe you can see in the age you have storing way is different. Maybe you can check that You can keep the equal in the DF1.
In DF1,
You can keep in place of that. Try to do that. Keep their equal sign in age.
in DF1, but it's running. Okay, so over
Try
here,
to do, so maybe
uh,
sometime it happens with her. So you can keep equal also, and then we can check that. Maybe that way we are able to resolve it.
okay, we now try to execute it again.
You need to run the
It's
same. Sir,
yes,
you
ma'am,
need to
but
run the DF1 first.
yes, I have executed, ma'am. DF1 first, as you can see, we executed.
No. Again, you
Now,
need to execute it. You have made any changes in that. Sir, C is not there in age. C, you need to write C. C function is not there in age. Yeah, it has deleted. I think mistakenly.
yes, we use equal to sign. So
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah.
Still, I think it's giving now error.
No error. I think we are getting now. It is executed. Now you can come to DF2.
Yes, it's printing. Now we come to DF2. We print.
I think in DF2 you are getting any error.
No, DF2 is again, we can print, ma'am. It's showing value. Now we use DF3 function.
Hmm.
Now it's show error. Name do not match previous names.
So sometime it happens. You can do process is correct, no issue, no problem with that. Sometime it happens even in classes when I teach. Sometime it happens with some of the students. So once you can do one thing, you can understand the process. You can close this script. You can open a new one, and then you can perform. It will be executed. Process
Right.
is same. Yeah.
Right.
Sometime
Right,
it happens with the softwares.
Ma'am, will you check mine once?
Yes, Sandeep sir.
Okay. So I'm just, this is my result.
Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, visible, sir. Then next.
Oh, okay.
It is correct.
Okay. Thank you. Ma'am.
Yeah. I think Shushma ma'am, do you want to ask me something? I can see raised hand from your side. Yes, Shushma ma'am. Okay, Sushma ma'am is writing, my ma'am's mic is not working. So ma'am, if you have any query, you can write in chat also. So Sushma ma'am, you can write your chat. Yeah, can I share my screen? Yes. Just a minute. I'm stop sharing my screen. Wait a minute, ma'am. You can share, ma'am. But you need to write your query there in the chat. I think we are if you can not speak. If not, yeah, I can see. Okay. I think DF1 and DF2 you have successfully merged. There is no error and data frame isn't executing. So, ma'am, you need to write in print. Please write DF1 at line number 68. In print function, write DF1. Now execute it. Execute it. Merged or not, ma'am? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Can I share
now
my
printed, ma'am?
printed, sir?
Yes. It may
I
be
said sometime it happens, sir. I have tried this in classes, so it
what
happens.
I have done. Just I copy the frame, as you can see. Now that's the output total 10 record. We successfully executed
Very
frame
good.
1.
Very good.
So
Yes.
I again copy data frame 1.
Yes.
So it means the error is somewhere in D frame 2, data frame 2.
Maybe, yes. Sometimes it happens, sir.
I again create data frame 2 and its content are exactly same as it is equal to data frame 1.
Yes.
I just change the name of data frame.
Yes.
So
That's good.
in this case now column name will be exactly same because error was it's not matching
of name. Yes.
So now bind successfully executed and total record are now 10, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So anyone else who want to share a screen, or can I share my now? Anyone?
My data frame 2 is getting printed twice, I guess. I don't know why.
So if you're running the same syntax or same line again and again, it will be printed as many times as you want. Vaishnavi ma'am, maybe you have printed it again and again. You forgot and you have run the line.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it happens sometimes. No issue. It is all about the practice, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. So I think this way you can merge two data frames. I think, and some of you are able to done it successfully. Now I tell you how you can add some more columns in the same data frame. So I think my data frame 2 is successfully executed. Now I want to add some one more new column to my data frame 2. So what I need to do? So can anyone suggest me what column I add here? New column, name, education, age, and city. Apart from that, what extra I can keep here? Anyone?
Marks.
Sorry?
Gender.
Marks are cell number.
Mobile numbers, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can keep gender also, no? That will be
I think gender is easy to keep. Yes, thank you, ma'am. I think gender is very easy. Right? Rather than writing 10 numbers, I'm going with this. Thank you, ma'am. So suppose in data frame, I think we have 3 persons. So first is the female. Second person is male. I'm not writing the complete male and female. I'm only using the symbolically M and F and M. No error I'm getting. I'm printing my data frame 2. You can see it is added. So that way you can, using $sign, you can add one more column to the particular data frame. So here instead of indexing, you can do that also. Means in data frames generally $sign works to extract any data. Say for example, if I want to, suppose I'm writing print, and here I have written data frame 2, and I have written here $. So it is showing me all the fields available in my data frame 2. So for example, I want to see the education only. So I can press Control Enter, and that way you can see this is the output. So this way also you can extract any column from your data frame. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think we are done with today's session. So I think before ending the session, can I give one exercise for the day? Is it fine with everyone? Can we do? I think we have still 5-7 minutes left. Can I go with one exercise?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm writing here. Simple exercise I've given you, that create a matrix of 2x3 order. I'm writing one more. If you want to perform at your end, at your place, that you can do. So I have given you 2 simple exercises. First one is you need to create a matrix of 2x3 order. And the last exercise is create a data frame of 5 employees consisting name, department, salary, and gender. I hope it is clearly visible and you have noted it down. Yes. Everyone has noted it. I'm not getting any confirmation. Will you please confirm me? Have you
Yes.
noted? Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Because now I'm stopped sharing my screen. I want you people to perform this. And if you want to share your screen, you can share with me. And if you have any queries, you can ask me regarding this.
First one, I've
Sanjay,
created
sir.
my matrix
Okay, sir.
of 2 rows. Suppose I've taken 6 elements in continuity. So
Yeah.
it should be 2 row, 3 row columns. So I just mentioned number of rows is equal to 2.
Sir, elements you have taken as 11 to 19. Have
No,
you
ma'am, 1 to
success?
6.
Okay, which line you're talking about?
94.
I think, sir, I can see the line number 72. Will you please scroll it down? I think it is not visible to me.
I think, ma'am, this one is someone else's screen.
Okay, Sushma ma'am is showing me, I think. Sushma ma'am is presenting. No. Yeah, Sushma ma'am is presenting her screen. Sanjay, sir, are you showing me this?
Yes, ma'am. My screen, now it's visible.
No, it's not
I have
visible.
shared my screen.
Just a minute.
Just click on my name, ma'am. I've shared. I can see on.
Yeah, I can see now. Good. Very good, sir. Correct.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sushma ma'am is sharing now, I think. Sushma ma'am?
Second question, ma'am, was about.
We need to create a data frame of 5 employees consisting of name, department, salary, and their gender.
Okay, right, ma'am.
Yes. So anyone else who is sharing the screen who has performed the second exercise for the day? Anyone? So are you people performing or anyone, will you please confirm me or we can end the session? Can you show question number 2 again? Okay. Question number 2. Yes, it is done. Can I stop share my screen?
Yes, I want to show that.
Yes, sir. Please share.
sorry, employee data frame, ma'am.
Yes.
Name, department, age, and salary, ma'am.
Yeah, good. It's good, sir. I
Great,
told,
thank you.
although I told the gender, but I think it is correct. Very good. You have done it.
Great, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you. Thank you, Bhupen, sir.
Madam,
So yes,
It-
Ajaz, sir.
it's
Yes, sir. Anything you want to ask me?
it's mine, sir, ma'am. Sanjay.
Sanjay, sir. Okay. Sorry. I said Bhupen, sir. Yes, Sanjay, sir. It's correct. Thank you. Yes, Ajaz, sir.
Yeah, this is the output. Name,
Yes.
department, salary, and gender.
Very
Last.
good.
But
Very
first
good.
one is the 2 into 3. First assignment is the create the matrices of 2 rows and 3 columns.
Yeah, 2 rows and 3
Is it?
columns. Yes.
That is the first assignment.
I
Yeah, I
think
actually
Sushma
seen
ma'am
the
has
output.
shared the screen, so I cannot see yours, sir, now. Sorry. I can see now Sushma ma'am's screen.
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
Yeah. Sushma ma'am, are you showing me this? Sushma ma'am, it's not visible now. Whatever, yes. Yes, Sushma ma'am, correct. Although I said for 5 employees, you have created for 2, but it's correct. The way you have done, it's correct. Thank you. Ajaz sir, if you want to share, you can share now.
Okay, madam.
Matrix you want to show me, I think. Where is that?
Yeah. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah, visible. Yeah, correct, sir. I have seen,
Okay.
sir. Matrix is correct. Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I think anything else, or can we wind up the session for the day? Anyone, please confirm me. Can we close the session, or any queries you have regarding the session which we have discussed? Bhupen sir want to share something, I think. Yes.
Yeah, this is the
Yes, sir. Correct. Very good.
okay.
Correct. Very good, sir.
I added gender column also, ma'am, in data.
Okay. That's good. Correct. Very good, sir. I step ahead. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Sanjay sir. So I think you people are performing along with me. It is very good thing, because that way people are learning to learning on art, that how you can do the hands-on with the art. But I request everyone to please keep it as a practice for a day. Make it convenient if it is possible for you to keep the 30 minutes time every day for the art. So that way this software will be easy for you to learn. It is not tough. It needs only practice to learn. So I think this is all from my side for the day. Thank you, everyone. Priyanshi ma'am, are you here? Anyone from RFI? Yes. So, sir, I think I am done for the day. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So I think I can leave now, right, sir? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Ajal sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Fine.